Brazil is the powerhouse of coffee. It produces more than any other country in the world, and I think until recently there's just a brand new development of this idea of specialty coffee, of the best coffees of the best. And I don't think all of the roasters that have come here or importers wouldn't have come here if there wasn't that potential and if it didn't already exist. When I first came to this farm 2 weeks ago as a roaster, I was interested in just the coffee. And the only thing that Bobolink coffee signified to me was just that, just coffee. And in the 2 weeks that I've been here, I've learned much more about the true definition of sustainability and preservation.
The Bobolink Coffee is a project put together by a group of farms and neighbors to come up with unique coffees in this region of Brazil. What we do is we have a higher focus on analyzing soil, on selectively hand-picking ripe cherries, keeping varieties separated, and then the lots come to the cupping table where we cup each lot extensively and separately. The Bobolink blend should exhibit a first and foremost clean and sweet character, exhibit chocolate and hints of fruit. The acidity should exhibit at a light roast hints of citric, and it's going to vary a little bit from blend to blend, but this is the general characteristic with a focus on a clean, flavorful, sweet coffee.
We are here at the FAF farm to find the favorite profile of the Bobolink coffee. We bought this coffee this year first time, and this is a wonderful coffee. But now, because it's a blend of different neighbors, we want to find the perfect, for our taste, the perfect profile of the Bobolink coffee. Then we have to go to the neighboring farms, yes, and to tell them what profile we love, so that we have at the end the perfect blend of all these coffees. That's the reason why we're here, and I hope we have some interesting days.
Graças ao projeto da Fazenda Ambiental Fortaleza, o Bobolink hoje existe. É um projeto que é real, é verdadeiro e que a gente tem assim muito prazer de estar participando disso, porque com certeza absoluta é um café diferenciado e que hoje já é reconhecido naturalmente pela sua qualidade.
O café Bobolink no Brasil é único, especial. A gente estamos catando os verdes para que a hora que o consumidor final vir provar o café, vai compensar todo esse trabalho, vai estar entendendo por que é Bobolink.
A gente não usa esse veneno que põe na terra. Eu já falei, tem muitos concursos que a gente foi, se me der de graça eu não aceito, né? A gente pretende trabalhar pelo café bom, pela qualidade.
Eu acho que essa ideia do café Bobolink, essa metáfora do café Bobolink que nós estamos usando, é importante para que as pessoas todas possam participar desse movimento que nós iniciamos juntos com todos esses parceiros, que é ter um lugar para os Bobolink poderem sobreviver. E aquele que começa a se preocupar com o meio que ele vive, é automático que ele vai se preocupar com a cultura que ele tem na propriedade dele e ele vai atrás de um café melhor. É uma coisa natural. O café Bobolink é esse trabalho que nos está hoje gratificando muito, porque a gente acredita que está levando o melhor produto da forma mais direta para o consumidor final e ainda com a mensagem de vamos deixar que o Bobolink faça parte das nossas vidas.
In March of 2009, I traveled with a group of students under the leadership of Dan Anderson and the University of Illinois to the farm for a spring break sustainable agriculture tour. Now, during this week, we were advised to come up with a project that would benefit the farm and benefit the various pillars of sustainability. For my part, I suggested that we survey the bird species on the farm, and then as an economic incentive, I suggested the possibility to make coffee shade-grown certified or bird-friendly certified under either the Smithsonian or the Rainforest Alliance, and then that would show that there is ample habitat for the many bird species we're seeing here. So my friend Lauren Flowers and I showed up here about 2 weeks ago and have been just surveying all sorts of parts of the farm with a regional birdwatching club under two very renowned ornithologists.
We've been birdwatching in this farm and in a couple of the surrounding bobolink farms. And it's really exciting the way that they're growing their coffee. It's not only organic, it's shade grown, which is really important for birds and other animals. There's just so much biodiversity, there's food, there's a place for these birds to live and thrive.
This project incorporates many aspects of forest protection and forest regeneration and incorporating crops like coffee into forests, and all of this has clearly made what I consider to be it's obvious to me, just even in the short period I've been here, a refuge for birds in an area where birds have been really disappearing. So it makes for great birding. But beyond that, it's clearly the birds are simply a flagship for a greatly improved environment. I understand this is a growing movement of farmers in this area, a little island that's growing, where the forest is protected, the water is protected, the environment in general is protected.
Ich bin Rainer Braun von einer der bedeutendsten Kaffeeröstereien in Deutschland, Kaffee Braun in Meinerschaft. Und ich muss sagen, es ist das erste Mal für mich, dass ich in Brasilien bin, und ich bin vor allen Dingen sehr tief beeindruckt von dem, was Markus hier auf die Beine gestellt hat und inszeniert. Wir haben Kaffee verkostet von feinster Güte, wo ich sehr überrascht war, und meine vorher vorhandene Meinung, in Brasilien haben wir es ausschließlich mit Industrieware zu tun, hat er widerlegt. Auch hier ist es möglich, hervorragende Kaffees zu produzieren, und das hat mich sehr überzeugt, und ich denke, die Idee des Qualitätskaffees Bobolink wird sich durchsetzen. Ich wünsche es ihm von ganzem Herzen. Ich denke, er wird es schaffen. Er ist voller Energie und voller Ausstrahlung und voller Visionen und voller Ideen. Und ich denke, er wird es schaffen, und wir werden versuchen, ihn dabei zu unterstützen.
I think these coffees are some of the most interesting coffees that I've tasted in Brazil. They're very diverse, but all many of them super clean and very sort of refined, and reminds me sometimes of coffee from Ethiopia, sometimes of coffee from Central America. I know most of these coffees are from farmers that are trying to grow sustainable, and some of these are from organic farmers, and I really hope that that model is going to survive, both financially and also, of course, in quality. I think quality, there's no question or doubt, but especially financially, I think, or I hope that this will be sustainable.
Eu acho que o Bobolink é o café honesto, correto. Ele é um café doce, ele agrada gregos e troianos, ele é aconchegante, principalmente isso eu acho, é um café aconchegante, ele lembra a fazenda da avó, sabe?
We are now several partner farmers that are willing to preserve the land and preserve the water, and every day just gets better. Every day there's more people helping us. It's hard to believe that a dream is coming true. Please come join us in Bobolink land, and come and try one of our coffees, and come and meet these people. They're beautiful.